Hi, I'm Javier Hakeem. I've been a stand-up comedian for over 15 years now, and here are the top 5 things you should do if you want to get into stand-up comedy. Keep a notebook. Anytime you get an idea that you think that might be funny, that might be good for a set, write it down. In your notebook, on your phone, keep track of it. Any funny little idea you get, write it down. Otherwise, you will forget it. Trust me. Every comedian has had the, no, this is too funny, I won't forget that. Yeah, you will. Funny thing is, you will remember having this great idea, you just won't remember what it was. Even if you think, oh, I'm not sure if that's really that funny, write it down. Now, you gotta write. This is the tough bit. Actually turning funny ideas into what you're gonna say. Take that funny idea that you wrote down in your notebook, expand on it, start fleshing it out. Maybe it's better as a one-liner, maybe it's better told as a story, maybe it's better told from the perspective of someone else. Are there other people involved in it? Can you give an example of your funny idea? How many examples can you give? Think about all the senses. What did it look like, smell like, sound like, taste like, feel like? How are you going to get into it? What's the premise? Do you talk about something first before you get to the bit you want to talk about? Do you have to lay some groundwork? As you're writing, look for the bits where you think people should be laughing. Shock factor is not a punchline. If you're expecting people to just laugh about how shocking or filthy something is, write something better. Finding a gig. You got to find an open mic. That's where you're going to probably start. Most towns will have a comedy club there. Find out when they're doing the new act night. Google open mics in your area. Use your internet detective skills. Most places, they're going to be after 5 minutes for your first gig. I would say you can start doing this after you've written down a few ideas, okay? Because you know what? Nothing's going to make you do your first gig like booking your first gig. Deadlines, they just make things happen. A lot of places, the waiting list can be quite long. It might take a few weeks before they can put you on, or even a few months in more popular places. Once you're booked in with an open mic, go check out one of the open mic nights. Go watch it as an audience member. See what it's like, check out the room, see what's going on. Meet some of the comedians. Meet the promoter, find out how it works. Knowing exactly where you're going to be performing is going to help you for your first set. Rehearse. You've got to prepare for this. Write out the jokes you want to do. Practice saying it out loud and time yourself when you do it. You'll be surprised. A lot of people's perception of time is all over the place. Get to know what you're going to say, okay? A lot of people that go, oh, I'll just be able to wing it off the cuff, or I'll be much more natural and say, it can feel really weird the first time you're up there and your perception's all over the place. If you've got a good idea of what you're going to say, you're going to have a much better chance of not freezing. Rehearse. Write some keywords on your hand if you want. A lot of professional comedians I know still do this. Write it out, say it out loud, time yourself. Stick to your time. Hopefully you've rehearsed this so you know what 5 minutes feels like. Have a watch with a stopwatch or a timer. A lot of places will probably light to you when it's time to get off stage. This means someone at the back of the room hitting you with a light, maybe a torch from their phone, or a very obvious light that you'll see from on stage, letting you know it's time to get off stage. I've seen people that are supposed to do 5 minutes do 12, and don't be that person. It's really disrespectful to the other comedians, and if you want to keep doing stand-up comedy, you're gonna have to know how long you've been on stage. As you get into doing clubs further down the road, they want you to do 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 18 minutes, or 30 minutes. You gotta be really, really precise with your timing. So start now. Right, those are 5 things I wish I'd done when I'd started stand-up comedy. I hope this really helps you. Let me know how your first gig goes. All the best, enjoy it, all right? And look, failing's fine. I've done it loads of times. I'm looking to do some more of these videos, so please follow me for that. Catch you later. Bye.